They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louis found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louis has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louis.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-659-4866. 800-659-4866. 800-659-4866.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The Press Box.
Hall of Fame basketball coach Rick Pitino. You know Marvin as well as anyone. He was with you. But also, where is this job in your mind?
Marvin is a bigger-than-life personality, but he has a difficult job because he's not in a Power 5 conference. You have to build a non-conference schedule, so everybody wants to come and play in Vegas. And then you dominate your conference so strong that it attracts great high school basketball players.
Listen to the Press Box with Ed Graney and Clay Baker each morning beginning at 7 on ESPN 1100 100.9. Do you love us so much that you need to listen to the show again? Hit the web and go to LVSportsNetwork.com, where you'll find all of your favorite live and local programming. That's LVSportsNetwork.com.
What's hot today? It's time for the Wager Talk Marquee Matchup of the Night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
And before we look at the Rockets and Warriors, we mentioned that there's some really good specials to celebrate the new year at WagerTalk.com, where you can actually buy annual subscriptions to the handicapper of your choice and save a lot of money in the process, Ralph.
Yeah, I mean, it's about $100 a month when you know, less than that when you break it down. And you know, one sport, you're in the $600-700 range. So to get 12 months of a guy, an absolute deal. A lot of people look at the short term and what they want to do. If you have the ability to break it down, and you've been with, you know, Dave, we talked about your college football record year in and year out, and you had that on top of, I mean, baseball. It really just is an incredible value if you have the means to do so.
And don't forget, you can get free stuff daily as well, including Ralph's NBA stuff, which is, look, if you're handicapping the NBA, I don't know why you wouldn't use this. It's free, and it just has everything organized for you. I mean, it's just a huge time saver for anybody who's betting in the NBA.
Yeah, you know, we talked about getting a college basketball guide up. I was a little lax over the holidays, I'll just be honest with people. So I will have it up by the start of next week. Cool. So make sure to tune in on that. And, of course, Dave, I'll have it to you so you can let people know on the radio when that's available at the beginning of next week.
And just let everybody know what you do with the NBA Daily Logs.
Well, you know, it's quite simple. You're looking at year-to-date stats, but then I break down the last 2 weeks. And we talk about home-road dichotomy in the NBA, and teams are so streaky in the NBA, you're getting the last 2 weeks home and road records, average scores, and average lines. And nowhere else can you find what a team has done as a home favorite with an average line, with an average total, so you can compare what teams are now. You know, 3-0 over-under is great. If 3-0 over-under and your average line is 210 and now the total's 228, you have to think about that 3-0 if it's relevant in this game with this line. So by being able to compare the lines, the average scores, and the average totals, it gives you a little more strength at what that record actually represents.
I have a tendency to dismiss the NBA regular season as a glorified exhibition season. But there are certain games that matter, and the teams get excited about, and the fans get excited about as well. And I think we've got one tonight as the back end of the Thursday doubleheader on TNT. It's the Rockets and Warriors.
Yeah, you have Harden, who has just absolutely gone off.
These December stats on this guy are insane.
33.3 points per game, 8.4 assists. Harden with 8.4. Obviously, a lot of that's with CP3 out, and 5.8 rebounds a game. Houston 9-1 their last 10. And, you now have Golden State, who's 15-5 at home. But remember, the Warriors did beat Portland and Phoenix their last 2 games. But prior to that, they lost both of their home games to the Lakers and to the Trailblazers. So they are now returning home, having lost their previous 2 home games.
I think the crowd's going to be fired up for this one. This is going to be exciting. And this is one where you want to watch, because it could be a really exciting game.
Yeah, I lean with the over. I think the total's 224.5 or 225. Without CP3 there, Harden's going off. The Rockets don't play defense without CP3. Golden State fired up to return home off those previous losses. I look for a higher scoring, exciting game that is worth watching.
Time for us to check out our LPT Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
That 5-star rated specialist thing that's really important, okay? These are independent reviews by clients who have used the services. And if you check out reviews for just about anything, okay, if it's restaurants or car repairs or whatever, the good thing about these independent reviews is that there's going to be some negatives in there. And you can separate the wheat from the chaff. That's the beauty of the LPT ratings. It's a legit 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, there are no bad reviews. They take care of everybody who does business with them. Find out for yourself if you're in need of their services. Call 702-476-0222. Check out them the online website, which is LionsPTLV.com. That's also their Twitter handle, LionsPTLV. Lions Physical Therapy Play of the Day. I made this a free play, and they've been doing really well lately, so hopefully we'll get this one in the win column. It is a game that nobody's going to care about except people who bet on it. In the CAA, NC Wilmington visiting James Madison, the turnover-prone Dukes, finally getting home off a long road trip. But I can't justify him as this much chalk, 3.5 or 4, 3, plus 3 or better. I would have to look at the underdog in this game. So we'll make NC Wilmington, the Seahawks of NC Wilmington, plus 3, we'll call it the Lions Physical Therapy Play of the Day. And how much time do I have left? About a minute and a half? Good.
Couple things to look at in college basketball. Duke and West Virginia have yet to play a true road game. West Virginia's first true road game will be against Texas on Saturday.
How do you classify? UNLV's played one game that's officially an away game.
Yes.
But it was in an 8-team tournament out in Hawaii. So do you classify that as a road game?
I counted it as one. Okay. So Duke and West Virginia are the only that have not played in a true road setting, in a opposing team's home setting. So Duke is against Wake Forest on the 18th. West Virginia against Texas this Saturday. I will be fading the Mountaineers big time Saturday.
A game I'm going to watch tonight. Or at least take a good look at as far as the stats. I might be fibbing a bit when I say watch because I have a tendency to watch the NHL more than the college baskets. But this NC State-Miami game interests me tonight because NC State has got some fabulous advanced metrics. I mean, they're really good. And they've got North Carolina coming up over the weekend. As a bettor, I'm kind of rooting for NC State to not have a good game tonight because I want as much value as they can get against the jump-shooting Tar Heels over the weekend. I think NC State could be really live in that game, Ralph.
Well, I actually am on NC State tonight, but they have played.
I can't root against them.
Have played the number 351 schedule out of 353 teams.
Thanks to Jason Simbal from CG Sportsbooks for Ari Platinum and Ralph Michaels. I'm Dave Cokin. Cofield & Company's coming up next here on The Sports Leader. Have a great night.